Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Finally, there's a new skin for Cyclops, and with this Yoda skin, his size won't matter anymore. He has absolute control over the Force. And with a new skin also comes a new build, and after several experiments, I came up with what I think is the most optimal build for Cyclops right now. In this one, our composition is relatively weak compared to the enemy's draft, but this was the debut of the Yoda skin. I had to believe in ourselves and our abilities in order to persevere and succeed. Without faith, we can only go so far. The enemy managed to get the first blood, and since they kept chasing in the bottom lane, I wanted to use the chance to steal the red buff as well.
Oh no!
This is the perfect start that I was hoping for, because Yoda has taught us that only through adversity we can actually grow. Nana was going to the bottom lane, but it was very likely the enemy was going to take the turtle next. So I was pinging them to get ready. But since we were so outnumbered, I had no choice but to give it away for free. There were 4 of them, so even attempting to steal it would have been a complete suicidal mission. I could tell that Leslie was a bit inexperienced, so I had to make sure to time my basic attack to last hit the jungle monsters. The enemy might have a dash or flicker, so wait until the ult actually hits the target before using his first skill. Unfortunately, I wasn't getting any of the kills, so I couldn't really dominate the enemies from the early game. But I guess this is even better, because snowballing the opponents might not be such an interesting game.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate. What will you?
The game is pretty even at the moment. Or that's what I thought, but I didn't realize that their alpha has been completely dominating the top lane. I was super fed already. When the enemies are too close to each other, it's better to use the hero lock mode than trying to aim his ult.
Your arrogance blinds you, Master Yoda. Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
If so powerful you are, why leave?
You will not stop me.
After intentionally dying twice and making the game more interesting, I finally decided to start invoking the force within Cyclops. That'll be the last time I made such a blunder.
Train yourself.
I saw Alpha on the map. I wanted to see if I could bait him out with my ult. Now that I got Genius 1 and Concentrated Energy, Cyclops is going to be a force to be reckoned with. How kind of the adversary for teaching my ally something that she probably didn't know. I guess he was acting like a father figure. I was desperate to get that maniac.
I sense much fear in you.
Your team destroyed a turret. godly sidestep.
Hate leads to
I could sense they were trying to focus on me first, so I had to be very careful with my positioning. At this point, I was feeling quite invincible.
Huh?
The lure was available, but we had a lot of momentum right now, so if we play this right, we didn't really need the lure to finish the game. Not gonna lie, but this king actually makes me feel more fearless when playing Cyclops than usual. I guess this king does increase your power level.